Hello. Okay, so I just been thinking. I'm like, Destiny, why can you not accept that this is your shit? And I'm just like, I've accepted it, but I'm just like, what do I do with it? Like, where do I go with it? I don't see anybody out here like me in the world. And I'm just like, and those that I have like been like, oh, okay, I'm inspired, da 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 da. I see them and I'm just like, they already doing it, so I can't take from them. So, what do I do? And it's just like, right now you're still in the planning phase. So just use your imagination about what do you want to do, and eventually you'll create that opportunity, or the universe, God, divine, they will create the opportunity for you to experience it. But you have to be really confident that that is what you want to do. And you have to believe in yourself. And I'm just like, I believe. Then I get bored. Then I get lonely. Then it's just like, maybe you're not ready. Just continue to keep prepping. I'm like, so I'm just supposed to be having fun by myself. Like, it don't make no sense to me. It's like, no, you're having fun because that's what you enjoy. You enjoy having fun. So that's how you keep creating these opportunities of fun. But you understand that life is more than fun. So yeah, you gotta be on your life shit, and you gotta be on your spirit shit. Spirit is fun. Like, but I'm just like, I just want to hang out. Like, I just want to feel like an adult and feel like I'm not just overextending myself when I finally do get company. And it's just like, now I'm just like, why are you here? And it's just like, I'm going to feel that way about everybody now. Why are you here? And like, I had met this guy the other day, and we was at the washroom, and we was just chatting it up. But when he first started talking to me, like, the first thought that went through my head, like, I rolled my eyes in my head a little bit. I'm like, bro, this old ass man trying to holler at me and all this rooter, hotter, hotter, hooter, hotter. But it was a little voice that was just like, just listen to him, see what he got going on. Let's see how this gonna go. And then we were just talking. He talking about his kids, his grandkids, and all this, and rada hooda hada. And I'm just like, okay, he's an interesting person. And we was just chatting it up, and I noticed that I was just like, a part of him has a crush on me, and a part of him is just enjoying the fact that me and him are having this conversation and we're actually flowing in it. And it's just like, will will he be able to kill that part of him that has this admiration crush on me in order for us to exist comfortably in our experience. And like, he eventually gave me his number and all this, and he was just like, I see what type of person you are, and you're a really good person, and I just want to help you. And he just feel like I felt drawn to help you, and I was just like, oh, okay. And I'm just like, oh, okay, that's cool. So took his number, da 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 do da 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 da. We chatted, and I'm just like, what if this man in his mind thinks I'm some weird ass vulnerable ass woman who thinks that she know what she is, but he's gonna try to prove me wrong by putting me in situations where I would have to like either defend myself or counteract his bullshit. So I'm just like, Destiny, stop thinking so much on the defense. allow this to be like one of those maybe God is using him because like you're allowing yourself to be back into this world that now you have this other eye for, and it's just like, yes, you see the bad, but you also know the capabilities and how far that goodness can go. And I'm just like, so maybe he called himself liking me or whatever, but God has a different plan for the experience. And then I'm just like, what if he want to have a different plan for the experience? Just like, fuck that guy. You are going to allow God to use him the way you see fit for your growth. And I'm just like, I don't want anybody liking me. Like, don't have a crush on me. Just let's exist. Like, let's exist to expand the story. And I'm just like, I've never been murdered and all this other stuff. So I'm just like, that's also a part of the story I've never experienced. But it's just like, you kind of have your past life. That's why you have these feelings and all these connections and things of that nature of like what, where, and who is coming from all these different ways. And then you're just in the middle attracting all these things. And I'm just like, I would love to be confident in who and what I'm attracting, but my track record has showed me and has told me that who I choose it is always a lesson. But it's just like, okay, well, is God choosing him? So is this God's way of like, then he's an older man, then he looks like two of my uncles put together, and both of them are passed. So I'm just like, I want to be like, okay, well, yeah, I could use an unc. I could use somebody that cares about me and a mature adult man that gives a fuck about me, that don't want to pervert me. But it's just like, what does that look like when you've been surrounded by so many perverts your whole life? And so yeah, I'm on a fence because I'm just like, and we have hung out and just down to 10, but it wasn't anything like, I guess he was trying to holler or whatnot. I don't know how to describe it, but like, we have decent conversations, and I feel comfortable opening up to him. But it's like, I'm really chancing this shit. And just like, what, I don't want to say whatever happens, happens, because I'm trusting that grandness happens. But don't tell me you thinking about me. Like, it could be harmless, but why? What are you thinking about? Why have I crossed your mind? Like, I'm not flirting. I'm not, and it's just like, it's a red flag, then it's like it's a green flag, and then I'm just like, it's a human experience, and then I'm just like, this is too much, and I could really just go back in my shell. But it's like, all these situations, or many of these situations, is going to have like questionable energies, because you're not just in the present. You feel their flaws, you know their strengths, and it's just like, who do they choose to present themselves as? Like, not the illusion they choose to cause over their life. Because you could tell me anything and be doing all kind of stupid shit, and then I'm just like, this man could also be, wanting to help, because he feels that God will give him great, God will gift him if he assists those that need assistance. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I understand that completely. That's half the reason I do things that I do. Just because I have the strength and abilities to. Two is because I know God gives those that help others, and I be trying to get all the love I can get from from the higher ups. So it's just like, I really be having to play shit safe, play it by ear, like play it by heart, because he also a retired guy. He's like a deacon. He a deacon, and like somebody that works close with his pastor. He a armor bear. I don't know what the fuck he be saying he is, but he is just like, he's proud of his church life, and I'm just like, that's neat. If you don't allow this man to be that proud beacon of light that he wants to be, that he has been putting all these years in, like you in this man's life, for him to be tested, also for you to be tested, if you can handle the love that you're about to receive, one, and two, you have to allow some people to pay out their karmic debts through you. God is going to use you to allow people to repent, like allow people to get on their good side. It's just like, people are going to feel good helping you, because they just like, damn, good people do exist and I get to help them. It's an okay thing. And I'm just like, okay, I don't want to be an a-hole, but I don't want nobody to sit here and try to get me somewhere and try to take me away from my people, off with her head. Then I'm hardly able to defend myself. But it's like, no, you don't have to be scared about that no more. Like, you don't have to sit in that paranoia. That is what's keeping you from the next chapter, because that paranoia that somebody is out to hurt you, because it's not a lie, but it's just like, they cannot touch you. Like, you have to be like literally heaven sent. I hope you're heaven sent and you're hell proof to fuck with me. Like, and I'm just like, okay, I could dig it. See, now I'm feeling a little bit more confident that I done took this time out to talk to myself. But it's just like, it's always a but and a dislike for me. Like, relax, Destiny, just let this shit happen. Just, this is, you only control what you can control. And that means not talking to bullshitters. That means not talking to serial killers. That means like not putting myself in positions to be compromised. Like, yes, I have control of those situations. So therefore I need to always be able to have that discernment on which is what, because I may be blocking my own path, trying to go through the wrong door, trying to get to the right door. So it's just like I don't wanna be I don't wanna be hurt. Like, I have realized that pain exists, and I numbed myself a long time ago from it. And now that I have allowed that wall to be broken down, I'm just like I guess it'll be jail or hell for them. I'm just like, I'm supposed to be just existing like, I used to just be like, okay, I don't mind hanging out. Like, I used to love just disappearing and escaping and, going to find me peace elsewhere, because in the home I wasn't granted it. But it's just like, I done learned how to sit in this goddamn house and be alone. I done learned that those that I thought I loved actually hated me and all this extra shit. It's just like, I've learned it, how easily I don't want to say I can believe a lie, because I never like really stood 10 on believing people's lies. I would just always be like, all right, do you? I would just look at them and see like, okay, I won't see how this gonna play out for you. Like, I won't see you master what you got going on. And yeah, like, or I'll just chuckle. I'll be like, they think I don't know that's a lie. Like, because your business is not my business until it becomes my business. And I'm just like, I ain't trying to get crossed up, shacked up, twisted up in nobody's bullshit. Like, ever again in life. And I'm like, I just don't want to turn cold. Like, I don't want to be this dark, this distant as light person. Like, yeah, no, I wish you the best, but just know that people ain't shit. So, but it's just like, it's real. It's the honest truth. Like, people is not shit, and you never know what you're gonna get. Like, but then it's right in your face. It be right in your face, and you have to be discerning of the red flags and how they make you feel in your personal life. Because remember, you don't have to be with that person interacting, encountering, socializing with. Like, I don't mind. I love old people. I love old people. I love hanging with them. I love socialize with them. Like, I don't have no. I'm respectful with them. Like, a lot of my friends that I had were very much older than me, and it could be a good thing and a bad thing, but it was always an experience to have. Like, when I was in those experiences, I enjoyed myself. Like, whether it was an illusion or it was like I'm being fully aware of what's going on, I've always been able to find my enjoyment or fake my enjoyment. And it's just like I'm done faking the phone. Like, so I just don't want to end up with a serial killer then on somebody else's news. Like, I can't afford it. I can't afford it. I can't afford to be sitting there stupid dead because I decided not to listen to myself. Like, and I done prayed about it, and I've like got good clarity. That's how I know that this feeling is only in me. Like, and it should be going away soon, but I have to be confident that I don't have to deal with that feeling, and neither those those timelines anymore where people could play with me like that secretly or knowingly, and I'll be okay with it. I know what's going on, and I'm okay with it. I know what's going on. I'm aware of it. Now I need to be confident and stand the fuck away from it, but also having my own life. I want my own life.